We got a new refrigerator a couple years ago, and so we took our old refrigerator and we moved it into the garage area of our house. And we called it the fun fridge is what we called it. So I went to the store and I just loaded up with Cokes and pies and ice cream, and we just packed it from top to bottom of the fun fridge so much that one of the neighbor's kids came through the gate and I saw him just looking in our fridge one day, just seeing what he would get. And I was like, hey, brother, I think you need to go back on over to your own house. This is invitation only, pal. And so he goes back over there. And so we had fun fridge. And then we started hearing people saying, well, hey, if you don't buy it at the store, you won't eat it at the house. And so we were like, man, we got all this stuff. This isn't healthy for us. What are we doing? We're just like a Coke a day, ice cream scoops a day. I mean, this is not good. So then we kind of started moving away. So then we just started storing like meat out there and extra milk and all this stuff till finally my kids, they started a picket line. And here was the picket line, #make the fun fridge fun again. That's what it was. #make the fun fridge fun again. So we started making it fun again, started putting some ice cream in there, starting to get some things in there, making it fun, but also storage and fun. It was all there together. And then one day, just recently, a couple weeks ago, Kelly went out to the fun fridge and she opened up the fun fridge that somehow had stopped a few days before. And I'm telling you, the fun fridge smell was not fun. So she did what every good wife would do. She closed it and came in and said, you need to go fix that out there. So I put it off a few days because it's a sealed container, and I'm thinking, if we just buy a new one, will they haul all that off? I mean, how can we do this? So I think, no, be a man. Be a man. Be tough. You can do this. And thankfully through COVID, I've learned, all these different levels of masks. So I got my K95 on, put it on. I got my dishwashing gloves on. And I went out there and I just came in full on with Lysol. First thing, just opened up the doors and just doused it all the way through. Got a little car hanging thing, a new car scent, hanging it up there. And I'm just going at it. And I'm just putting in just all this food, just all this money and food going down the drain. And so I take this and then I throw that all away. But we did it on trash day, so I wheeled it to the street in that very moment. So I was like, there comes the truck, here we go. And so we got it and it was great. So everything's cleaned out. So we called the guy to come and fix it because I was shopping. I thought, well, we'll just get a new one. I thought, well, it might be cheaper to fix it. And so we got the guys coming out. And of course, he's going to come out from like 8 to noon. And like at 12:05, we went to the grocery store for 5 minutes and he came and it didn't work, right? I mean, that's how it always works, right? So then he came back yesterday, and so I doused it with Lysol. I'd aired it out so that, all of our neighbors were like, man, what are the Motts cooking? Oh, my gosh. And so it's all aired out in there. And so I come in, and I said, man, I'm so sorry. But if you could look at it and figure this out. And so he's looking at it, and he comes up to our door, and he knocks. I said, yeah, hey, man. Yeah, what you need? He said, can I show you something? I said, sure. And so he walks out, and he grabs the cord, and he goes, you see this? And I go, yeah. And he goes, this is supposed to be plugged into the wall. Oh, okay. And I'm feeling like an idiot, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, here I didn't check that part, and I'm thinking, who unplugged that? I didn't do it, but somehow it got unplugged. And so then finally he just plugs it back in. It comes back on. Everything's great. Fun fridge is at least working. Might not be fun, but it's working again. Abiding in Christ is being plugged into the power source of God. And we've got to be plugged in, yes, to the power source of what God is doing. And how many of us were rotting spiritually? Things are falling apart in our lives. We got all sorts of technicians trying to figure it out for us. Plug into Jesus. Allow Jesus Christ to be what you're abiding in, and let his power come to you and through you and in you so that God can do something absolutely incredible in you. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.